always too much to do. Accept it and stop endeavouring to do too much. It causes burnout and ruins lives. A common trait of successful people is writing down their goals, clarity on where they are headed. This is covered in my other content, so reach out if relevant. Once you have clear goals, the skill and habits to ensure you are focusing on the high value work are crucial. One of these is delegation. So why delegate? Obviously there's too much for one person to do, and not everything needs to be done by the senior person. Step one is the training of your team members, including systemizing everyday tasks as they go so that others can pick them up too and they don't bounce back to you later. Cross-skilling is really important so different people can pick things up. Often you hear the 3D rule: do it, ditch it or delegate it. The fourth, defer, is crucial once you have clarity on your priority goals. You do the highest value or too quick to bother delegating, less than 2 minutes. Ditch the unimportant and defer anything else to avoid overwhelm. It doesn't mean you're not going to do it. Park it on a list for next month or quarter, or to delegate when you have the resources. You achieve increasingly more by focusing on the really important things, developing your skills in leadership and delegation. Over time, you'll become addicted to improving your delegation as you experience being less overwhelmed and having more time. The hardest part is always starting out, especially when it doesn't go well and things seem to take longer than just doing it yourself. What goes wrong when you delegate? If you hand over the task and then run, this is management by abdication. Proper delegation takes time, training, support and empowerment. It also requires not going too far the other way and macro-managing delegated tasks. Typically, you can delegate the outcome if someone is experienced and proven better than you at achieving it. To start with, you often delegate part of a larger project and move towards delegating more responsibility for entire outcomes over time. You then coach, incentivize and support, advise on what hasn't worked to avoid wasted time, and agree check-in times and support. But leave them knowing you have faith. I trust this share has raised a blind spot or two for many of you. Now, what action will you take?